EVS class. I hope you all had your breakfast. You are healthy and ready to listen our class. This is which class? Forget about the first session. Now it is which class? EVS class. Say which class? EVS class. In the last class we have learned, you all are clear. I am very happy that all of you, many of you has attended the Zoom session and answered the questions. And as you all know, in the last class we have learned about plants around us. And can you guess what is our today's topic? Animals around us. What are the animals you know? Any animals? Can you say the names? For example, elephant, then dog, cat, hen. These are all the animals. Many animals. Lion, tiger, giraffe, deer, zebra. Then many animals we know, right? So today we are going to learn some features of these animals. So depending upon the places they live and how they serve to the humans, we can divide these animals into two types. They are wild animals and domestic animals. Now you can see about what is wild animals. What's wild animals? Can you please say some examples for wild animals? Here I have written 4 examples: lion, tiger, giraffe and zebra. These animals live in the forest and they are called wild animals. When an animal lives in the forest, it is called wild animals because we have no use with that. They are not in our home. They are not useful for us to give some milk or meat. So when the animals live in the forest, they are called wild animals. Then the second type is domestic animals. Animals like cow, buffalo, sheep, they are useful to us, right? From buffalo we are getting milk, from cow we are getting milk, meat we can get from cow. Then this sheep also, the skin is useful for us. So in sheep is also giving many useful things to humans. So when the animal is with us, near our home or in our home, when it is like that, it is called domestic animal. So what are the two types of animals? Wild animals and domestic animals. Wild animals and domestic animals. Wild animals means when they live in the forest, they are called wild animals, and when they live in the in and around our locality, it is called domestic animals. Now can you see what is this? Can you read this? Can you read this? Pets. What's pets? We all know what is pets. What is pets? Consider you have a cat in your home or dog in your home, hen in your home. These are all pets. When you have a dog, you will go and touch that dog. You will take that dog into your home. You will give food. You will treat as a friend, right? It will be always with us and we treat that as a friend. The pet animals also will be very friendly to us. So they are called pets. For example, we will be having birds, love birds we say, then cat, dog. In many houses we have dogs as a pet, right? So these are other group of animals. So wild animals, domestic animals and pets. Next one is depending upon the food they eat. Depending upon the food the animals are eating, we can classify these animals into 3 types. They are herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. What are they? Herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. These words are very new to you, right? So you can learn the spelling. What is herbivore spelling? Herbivores. Herbivores. Then carnivores. 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 Then the next one is omnivores. 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 So these are all the 3 types of animals depending upon the food they eat. We can see about this one by one. What is mean by herbivores? It is also called plant eating. These herbivores are also called plant eating. This plant eating means animals eating plant. If for example goat, cow, buffalo, we will give some plants from our locality to that plants to eat, right? So it is called herbivores. Next one is flesh eating or carnivores. For example, lion and tiger, you see, it will kill other animals and it will take the flesh of that killed one and it will eat. So it is eating flesh, right? So it is nothing but called carnivores. So what is herbivores? When the animals are eating the plants, it is called herbivores. When it is eating flesh, it is called carnivores. When the animals are eating both the herbivores, both the animals and plants, it is omnivores. For example, human beings, what we are eating? We will eat meat also, right? Mutton we will eat, beef we will eat, chicken we will eat, and also spinach we will eat, vegetables also we will eat. So when the animals or something is eating both, they are under this omnivores. So did you understand the 3 types of food depending upon the food they eat? Animals are classified into 3 types. They are herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. When the animals are eating the plants, for example, goat, they are called herbivores. When the animals are eating flesh, then it is called carnivores. Example, tiger and lion. Then when the animals are eating both the plants and flesh, they are called omnivores. Clear about this? So, in our today's class, we have learned what is an animal and types of animal. What are the 2 types of animal? Wild animal and domestic animal, depending upon where they live. Wild animals, example, wild animals will live in the forest, and wild animals, example, are tiger, lion, giraffe, zebra. These are all wild animals, and they live in forest. They won't live in the domestic areas where people live. It will be purely in the forest. They are called wild animals. Then the next one is domestic animals. Domestic animals, example, cow, goat, hen, other things, dogs. These are all domestic animals. It will be, so in some way, it will be helpful to human beings. So they are called domestic animals. Then the next one is pets. You all know what is pets. When we have some animals in our home as a family member or friendly, we will be having some animals as a friend in our home, right? Example, in many houses we have dogs. How do you treat your dogs? You will go near that, you will touch that, you will give food. So you will be very friendly to that. So they are called pets. Next, depending upon the food they eat. Depending upon the food the animals are eating, the animals are classified into 3 types. When the animals are eating plants as a food, they are called herbivores. When the animals are eating flesh as a food, they are called carnivores. When they are eating both plants and flesh, it is called omnivores. I repeat the spelling. Herbivores, Herbivores. Then carnivores or flesh eating. C-A-R-N-I-V-O-R-E-S, carnivores. Then the last one is when they eat plant and flesh, they are called omnivores. O-M-N-I-V-O-R-E-S, omnivores. So in our today's class, we have learned about animals. Many things you have learned. I have completed within a short time, but new things you have learned, right? So you go through your book, read your book clearly so that you can clearly understand. Many new spellings are there. So when you go through the book, you can understand. And in your book, you have, when you turn to page number 94, you have a column like this. And can you see? Your today's work is to fill this. In the next class, we can discuss the answer for this. So today you have to fill this. In the next class, what you are going to do is how animals move. How we are moving. We are moving using our legs, right? How animals move. Think of how snake is moving. It is using its body. Think how goat is moving. It has 4 legs, right? So in the next class, you can learn how these animals are moving. Then one more thing, the sounds of the animal. You know how this dog sounds? Dog says bow bow, right? Like this, all the animals has their own sounds. How it is? The sounds are produced by different animals. You can see in the next class. Go through your book, learn all the spellings and get ready for the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.